mic. We're on. That's picking up sound. Good evening. Welcome to another impromptu Can't Sleep Must Paint cast. I'm Omir Ibrahim. Obviously. Chris is already here. He's already enabled the stop it, Chris. I have got... So the other day we tried the rain sounds thing. And I had it far too low and you couldn't hear it. Can you hear rain? Because, I mean, I can, but it's directly in my ear. Hello, Lee TT2. I will entertain you soon, Chris. Hello, Lady Sloffington. Need a wee sudden. You can hear rain. Is it overpowering? Good. Good. I might, because I can, do that. Is it about there? There we go. It's about 3/4. That's good. There might be dino sounds as well. How are we all doing? Feels like it's been ages since the last stream. That was Wednesday, wasn't it? 5 days. I can hear the fan more than I can hear the rain. Oh, let me see. But not distracting. Good. Well, I was hoping that the rain would distract from the fan.
It's not mixed, is it?
No, that's dead silent. Let's make sure we got... we've still got the filter on the mic. Let's pop it up a little bit. About there. I don't know if that makes it better or worse. I don't know. We'll put it there. We'll see if that gets better or worse. Lovely. We had to reset the camera again. We're still a bit bleached, but with the white gone here, do you know what? That looked beautiful a minute ago. Stop talking. How's that? Stop talking like I'll ever stop talking. That was beautiful before I started up. Okay, good. Brilliant. We'll leave that there then. The computer should come down once it settles in. No, that's not going to do anything. Oh, that's just gone pink. Here was the fan or something else. Oh, good. Wonderful. Far away. Good. Right. That is... that's so irritating. I had that so perfect. I think I was using the exposure. Nope. Let's bring you down a notch. There we go. That's not bad. Bonjour, Lizzie Lou. How are we doing? Let's apply that. What happens if I untick that? Oh, that's terrible. Oh, it's gone again. Evening stream, Dad. That looks good. We're looking good there. I'm a little pink. I mean, those that know me know I'm not quite that pink, but that looks pretty fun. That's as yellow should be. Cool. Let's get on with it then. Good now. Wicked. The annoying thing is, like, there's literally no option to set that as a default or to, like, save the camera settings at all. So every time I come in, I have to try. I should just write down the... I should just write down the values. Right, I need to now put... okay, so if that's okay, I don't want to minimize it, but I want to click there. You may have noticed... you may have noticed that there is... Where is it? Over there? Poop deck. We don't have a poop deck command yet. That might just be a link to your channel. Oh... Post-it note, that's right. Yeah, just stick it to the side of the computer. There is a little note over the volume bit that says, Charlotte, don't touch the volume. Because the first thing she does is mute my computer. You may have noticed that the chair fund is gone because that's a new chair. And it's really nice. I'm still so close. Yeah, I need 5 more and I become affiliate. So I've got some cards to give away, and for those of you who don't play X-Wing, I'll find something else. I'm getting some badges made, so it might be those. I'm going to do a giveaway on Wednesday, hell or high water, but if we hit 50 tonight, I'll do some cards as well. Most of the people around here have already got them, but we'll find something. But yeah, so new chair arrived. My bum is so much happier. I still have to get up every now and again, obviously. The only thing is, it was a little bit narrower than I thought. So for one, like, I sit kind of straddled the centre of this bench. Why am I giving away badges? I don't really want them. Hello, Skink. How are we doing? I'll show you your ship in a minute because I still haven't sent you those pictures, Skink. I am astraddle the middle of the table, right? So I need my legs quite wide. Well, that chair, and I'm also quite wide. The chair was just a little narrow and was bruising the side of my thighs. So the key to fixing that is that this is one of the arms. I just took it off. And it's much more comfy. I can sit, I can move. I've got it so it's like nice and supportive on my back. I've got the tension right, so I can do this. It's got one arm on this side. I was going to take both arms off, but I did used to have an armless chair, and every time I would try to spare arm for sale, yeah. Every time I would try to lift it and move, I would just like jump out of the seat. You know, when you lift a jug that isn't empty and you think it is. So I'm leaving one arm on to this side. But soon, I realise with all this going on, this is a waste of this, I've got an actual work desk I'm not using, and this is basically a converted kitchen table. So I'm going to grab the desk, I guess, put that in here, install everything on it, and then I can sit properly at a desk and work. But thank you to everybody who put pennies in the pot, because this chair, it's so much better. So much better. And I would put a spare leg. No, neither of you. I would put like sponsor names on the chair or something, but it fits me kind of perfectly, doesn't it? So does it spin? It is a spinning chair, and the floor profile's a little bit smaller on it, so I can actually get back. I can't sit back if I'm all the way here, but yeah, it's a spinning chair. Sweet ride. Do a spin. I can't well, hold on. There's not a lot of room. Hold on. If I can kind of show you, like, edge of desk, my knees, bookshelf, right? I'm in a little corner. That is not the most flattering pose. That's just what it like to be me, looking down at myself on the toilet. Back to the desk. There we go. Handstand. I wish. I haven't done a handstand in so many years. Omer Fans View, yeah. You'll be paying for that one next. I can kind of do this much spin. No, I've just knocked a book down. Never mind. Wise man once said it was a good trick. A very Omer Fans session. God, can you imagine? Why have so many people written about Omer Fans already? Right, so, Skink, this is yours. I've literally just spotted I still haven't done the R2 unit. I'll do that for you, come pick it up. That's a little bit more bleached out. There's a little bit more sort of contrast and highlight going on there. But that is your Corran. We've got some damage on the guns. Engines are just white. I haven't even glossed the cockpit for you. I have no idea what your ones look like, so I'll leave that there, and then we'll be fixing up your A-wings. Awesome. Yeah, I will get on to... we might even do Whistler in a bit. So, today, I'm thinking we can finish this up, because we are, well, probably about 10-15 minutes away from having it finished up. Again, astromech unit, and I can't really see what else I'd have to do. But also... we'll carry on with this hunk and junk. It's tiny. Oh yeah, you weren't her for that, were you? Her for that. So yeah, if I give you, so yeah, this is an X-wing. So this, you know, you'd say is the standard ship in X-wing. This isn't an official one. This is 3D printed. Actually, if I see, there's the light kind of messing it up again. If I go here, that obviously completely breaks it. Yeah, it is tiny. Blabouche earlier. It's so small, thank you. What's this about Omer Fans? Depends on the tiers, but message me info. Oh, trust me, if I did an Omer Fans, there'd be plenty of tiers. What the hell? I've forgotten what was on about. Chris, top me up, what was on about? Small, large, Omer Fans. Back through the chat. Particular channel category for that camera. Is there really? Oh yeah, of course. So we'll put that back up there. Let's. Also, I have finished the large project that I've been working on. It was basically, I did mention you, yeah. I don't remember why I mentioned it. It was basically a birthday present that I know the person who it may be for. Got a glowing orb here, haven't we? The person who it may be for is likely to watch or to see a replay or something like that. That's what. But it was a big job. It was an important job. It was a very good job. It was a very well paid job, and it's all done. So I now have more time. If we hit that 50 to do some little daytime things. I have also set up, well, I say set up, I've literally logged in the name Can't Sleep Must Play Games. I did have Can't Sleep Must Play, or Can't Sleep Must Game. It was Can't Sleep Must Game. But I accidentally put in the email address wrong, and then I forgot the password. So I had literally no way of retrieving it. Because you can actually make an account on Twitch with just bloobityblop at flippityflop.com. It was you talking to yourself. No. See, Can't Sleep Must Play Games. When he and I, Jurassic Ark at the minute, are on your channel, that's not me. Don't be silly. That's not. How could I be two people? That's ridiculous. There's a lot of colours left in here. That is, I mean, if anybody gets a slight clue from that as to what the big commission piece was, good luck. Because I had to do it in so many small parts that you'll see a lot of these are actually the same colours, which is a horrible waste of a wet palette. But it was just, even on this, it was drying out so quick because it was so many fine details. Can't Sleep Must Poop. So yeah, Can't Sleep Must Games would be if I decide to either play computer games, things like that. I know I can directly stream my Xbox, but I don't really want to put that here. It could also be if I decide to stream games of X-Wing or anything else. I doubt that. That would probably be here if I ever did decide to do it. So I'll get Can't Sleep Must Play Games. It's also just grabbing the names. I've registered Can't Sleep Must Paint on Twitter. Never intend to use it, but it's mine, right? I might do OnlyFans as well, just so it's there. I was talking to a friend yesterday, and I actually, again, although I have no intention to use it, and I think it's a terrible platform for miniatures, I might register Can't Sleep Must Paint on TikTok just to have the name. But once this account switches to Can't Sleep Must Paint, I'll then register Jurassic Ark. Annoyingly, here and there, like talking on the Gold Squadron game, like gaming streams and stuff like that, like Jurassic Ark is known as me now, but as a brand, Can't Sleep obviously is far more important. Trying to think if there's any other news. Yeah, so I'll probably start a new fundraiser up soon for, I'm not sure yet, some brushes. There's plenty I need. I'm trying to work out, like, my brushes, my good fine brushes. So again, there was so many fine details on that last commission that this is about my best brush now. I know it looks good on camera, but it's wickedly bent at the end. Do OMFNs and paint yourself, asking for a friend. That's not how you ask for a friend. You don't ask, you just go out and get them. Dang it, BRB again. Okay, fine. You can come and go, it's fine. I don't mind. Man, that is ruined. Yeah, so maybe some brushes. I looked up those Rosemary & Co. brushes. They look really good. A lot more price reasonable than, what do you call it? The other one. Anyway, the thing we're going to have a bit of a challenge with this later is where I did all the oils on this. Obviously, like, you know, this side doesn't look too bad. This side needs cleaning up. You're going to need a bigger pot. Yeah, probably. Yeah. This side's kind of mucky and it needs cleaning up. And it's now been 5 days. So I'm wondering how well they'll reactivate. So, but I also need to redo the lines in the top. But I think we'll kick off with, I'll tell you what. If I grab this, I do definitely need like a desk colour, because the white sheet was distorting it, but it looks good on like pictures and playbacks. If I put this here, look, that's like when people tune in and they see like turtle wagons and stuff, right? That looks quite cool. I brought the camera up a little bit more. I've got a little bit more room. These are my hands. Let's put you over there. Let's paint you. I need to bring up my concept pictures. Where is it? I've also got. I always try to get. Oh, did I forget my? No, I didn't forget my snack. I've got a big Snickers. Check that out. I did have a Whisper Gold, but I've eaten that. And I didn't put it in the freezer. I should put it. That's been in the fridge. So that's a little bit hard for me. I've also got, because I saw this. It's in the post office when I went to post this commission earlier. I've got a Rain Total Body. I love melon. So I spotted this last week. This week I was like, yeah, I'm having that. Carbonated melon flavour drink. Is it? It doesn't say it's got caffeine. Oh yeah, no caffeine. may contribute to increased concentration and alertness. That's what we need, isn't it? 10 out of 10. Is it good? All right, let's find out. It also, like it's good to be on brand, right? Oh, it's a terrible colour. All right, the sour apple is the best one. Oh, I like apple flavour. I'm never too fond of like sour apple and stuff. So. All right, let's find out. What's rain, melon, paintbrushes? Yes, paintbrushes. Oh, it's sweet. What? It's a little bit sherbety. It's got 200 milligrams of natural caffeine, as opposed to the unnatural caffeine. Rosemary & Co. Series 33 for day to day. Okay, for like slapping your paint on. Good. Series 323 for shorter belly. I need one of them. More control for doing details. Is this the new segment? We can send you obscure food to try it live. Recommend it. Evening First Come Extra. How are we doing, buddy? New segment. We can send you obscure food and you try it live. Do you know what? I'd totally be up for that. I'd totally be up for that. Apart from anything, I get free food. And there is literally, I've eaten wasps in chocolate. There's pretty much nothing I can't try. I am like slightly lactose intolerant, so don't just send me blocks of milk to drink. That would end the stream pretty quick. Oh, need to get rid of that. That's pretty good. Oh, it's on the teeth, isn't it? Consume, must consume. Good. I'm glad you're good. Right, let's get on Yoda. Oh, I need the pictures. Did you notice I tried to open a folder and my computer cried about it? Should we stick the picture up in? Oh, come on, load. We could. Can you give Don Latello a bow staff? Digest the milk. No, I'm not going to digest milk. Where would I put a bow staff? Underneath? I gave when I did the Sheathopede as either Robert Muldoon or the other hunter played by Pete Postlethwaite. Underslung cannon. Yeah, I gave that like I think it was a Sherman Firefly 88mm, not 88mm, sorry, 17 pounder gun strapped up the side of it with little bits so it looked like the rifle. Lee Clonardo. Well, now I've got to get two of them. Hello, James. How you doing? Lee Clonardo. Oh, I don't know if it was going to be Lee Clonardo or Latanardo. I think what I need is this to be like the TMN Lat T, and then well, there was a T-Rex on the sound there, wasn't there? Did everybody hear the T-Rex? And then 4 torrents to fly around it. I would say 4 arcs, because obviously that's better, but that wouldn't fit in a 200-point list. So the new stuff's pretty good, right? I was watching a friend of ours, James Ritter, play on Gold Squadron the other day, and the new A-Wings. The new A-Wings are exciting. I wasn't pumped about it until I watched somebody play them. Now I want like A-Wings and stuff. I was excited about B-Wing more than anything. I love flying B-Wings, but no, the A-Wings look great. Right, where's my reference picture? Why won't you load up reference picture? Let's see, is there one? I've got a thing here that just says image, and it's going to come up to you and me. Oh, thank God. Love me a B-Wing or two. Yeah, I know. Right, that is... Right, where can I dump that? We don't want to hide that. Let's put you... Oh, no, you'll get rid of my, like, really well-crafted corners. We got a good amount of viewers on here again. This is great. I'm doing well here. Right, let's just check something over. I know phone. I know I can manage my stream from here, but... Wait, can I use my... No, there's nothing I can do. My phone just gave me an alert and said you can manage your channel directly from here. No, I can just edit things. I can't do anything. That's useless. I was thinking like, oh, can I have that as a second screen? Like, can I have the chat just scrolling by? But no changes were made to existing stream. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, no, I'm itching to play a game of X-Wing again now. Or anything really. I just want to throw some dice. I'll just get some dice out. Right, we have got windows, which is pretty much done, isn't it? We've got the green wings. We've got some lines down the back. Play one with the boy at Wigan. Oh, I'm jealous. Who won? It wasn't you, was it? Okay, we can get some definition on. I'm going with the top picture where these are white. But we can get some definition under these. Oh, I'm not going to be able to do that little symbol there, am I? No, not with my ruined brushes. Let's get some grey under this. He gave up after I killed his white wing. Apparently it is. That was what is it? Blue Bush earlier said it was the size of a raisin, and that's not a bad description. Right, let's get some colour out. We need. I've got a disgusting amount of. Oh no, my mount's fallen off the desk. Oh Christ! Oh no! Right, you can you can go here for a minute. We don't need another Oma fans shot. You guys are lucky I'm dressed. This is an impromptu stream. Okay, we're in. It's his favourite shot. I like a Y-wing. I like Nora in the Y-wing. I like that we've got more Shara as well. Yeah. Annoyingly, Shara now wants old Shara's ability flying alongside her. Yes, it's all going wrong. You do love a little bit of chaos, don't you, Cheese Dog? Because literally, when I first announced this stream, I was like, I might tune in just to see if anything goes wrong. I actually need another one of these mounts for my... I got it. I'm fine, thank you. I need another one of these mounts for this camera because it's just in 2 blocks of wood at the minute. There we go. It's a bit of a wider angle now as well. Never mind. That'll be good. There's the focal. There's the focal. Lovely, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Where's my drink? That's really... Oh, what else have we got in here? It's apparently inside it is 200 grams of natural caffeine and some increased concentration, but reduced. It's all in there. I've not been disappointed so far. It's quite sure. Really, I've got a really sensitive tooth at the minute. It's really cold. What are we gonna do? Wings, lines on wings. We need some kind of grey or something. What is everybody's favourite? If you play X-Wing, what's your favourite ship? And is it your favourite ship outside of X-Wing? How close is the W's? It's enough that things might go wrong to get there. So no milk products. But no, I love one of my favourite things to do. The Fang Fighter. Good. I hate it. When I used to come playing in Bright Night, my May Brute Force Be With You list, the not your favourite outside of X-Wing. Oh, what's your favourite outside then? My Ghost and Ray build was literally built to kill Fang Fighters. I just hated them so much. In X-Wing T-70 in Star Wars, a Falcon. That's a pretty good call. I think in X-Wing is obviously... I love the arc outside of it, actually. I love that kind of not quite an X-Wing design. The Falcon's great. I love the Ghost. I absolutely adore the Ghost. Fire Spray Interceptor X-Wing, yeah. There is something when the X-Wings, when you get that shot with the wings open wide, and then they do that dive in A New Hope, beautiful. One of my favourite shots in all Star Wars movies is the T-70s in Force Awakens when they hit the lake, and they and the wings. That's what we always like, because we saw the X-Wings in space, yeah, we saw them leave Hoth and that. But if you played the games and read the books, you would see them like in different scenarios. You read about X-Wings doing strafing runs on AT-ATs and how cool that was. TIE Defender in game, but in Star Wars, the Arc. Good on you. The Arc never sounds... I always think the Arc should sound, because it's modelled after an old bomber, right? The Arc should sound like Sebulba's pod racer. That dum 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 dum. So it's like... It might be doing 400 miles an hour, but the engine is still really... Almost sounds like it's idling. And I always think the Arc... And it whines as it flies, but I think it should have that... Dum, 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 dum. That's what I can hear when I'm playing it. Which is, fairly regularly. Ship to play or ship to own? Both. What's your favourite ship to play? What's your favourite in the Star Wars? To own is different. To own, it would be the Falcon, right? You could do anything with that. Like an X-Wing would be fun, but... Where'd you put the shop in, right? Squints are beautiful. Yeah. The fire spray, my missus says that the fire spray is, the side one is the wrong way up. TIE aggressors. Who doesn't love a TIE aggressor, right? But again, they they're secretly good every now and again, right? They prove themselves. Don't play my favourite. Is the Eben Hawk. Yeah, that's a pretty ship. So, what's a Star Killers one? I don't remember the name of that, but that's a beautiful ship. Star Wars ending game. Yeah. Oh, the Eben Hawk, yeah. I haven't thought about some of the... I can never get on with, like, some of Anakin's weird ones. I love the black ETA. That's beautiful. All right, let's get. We're gonna need even finer than that because this brush is pretty ruined. I'm just gonna eat all the paint I'll just put on that. You can see actually if I flatten it a bit, you can see the hook forming. But these are fairly cheap brushes. I'm not sad that they died. Now Star Wars has got some beautiful ships. I remember having Star Wars Behind the Magic. And they had a 360 of the Naboo Starfighter, and I still think that's a beautiful ship. It may not be Star Wars, but it's very pretty. I love the chrome ones after that as well, because Star Wars has always had that used future feel, right, where everything's a bit knackered. But those new-looking ships just gave you a different era. I've only lightly looked at the new. What Republic? Something the new stuff, right? The new era that we're getting into. I want to call it High Republic, but that's not. Is that right? That sounds like I've made that up. Yeah, the designs. It is High Republic. Awesome. Some of the designs in the prequels are just out of this world. Like Coruscant, the High Republic Jedi ship. Oh yeah, it's kind of spindly, if I remember rightly. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm gonna let's look that up. Let's look that up. I might in a bit, because I doubt we will hit the follower goal on this one. But I might try a fake giveaway just to make sure I know how it works. High Republic. I'm trying to type over my shit. Oh, okay. Well, it's not typing. Apparently that would be too much to ask. Never mind, let's just do that in a minute. Dex is dying and it all comes crashing down. Focus, I mean. What, focus evade? Focus what? Dex, yeah, no. I love Dex as a character, but just not necessarily in a big mainstream Star Wars movie. There's a big smudge on my camera there. I won't matter, it's not exactly filming in 1080. There we go. That's what it's like to be my daughter when you've got food around your mouth. Come here. Focus painting. I would take every minute of Dex's Diner, which it's a weird complex concept, but it's fun. I would take every moment of that over Canto Bight. And I love The Last Jedi. I really love that movie. But that whole scene... Like, there's some important stuff, you know, the whole good guy, bad guy stuff, but there's a lot of stuff in that just doesn't need to be there. Takes us fun in the Clone Wars cartoon. Yeah, as a side story, yeah. I think if it were the other way around, if it were, like he was introduced in like a side story, and then, you know, Obi-Wan walks past the door in the movie, and he's like, "Hi, Dex." He's like, "Oh, hi, Obi-Wan." That'd be a fun little nod, right? I love that kind of stuff. Canto Bight ruined Last Jedi. I wouldn't say ruined because I enjoy a lot of the rest of that movie. It's just that the whole thing was pointless. Oh, we need to go and get the one safe, the one like code breaker or whatever, and then they didn't even get the right one, but somebody else could do it. There was so much stress on it being the right one. It made Mars look stupid. No, I love how different The Last Jedi was. I really enjoy it. Cut down by half, but it gives Finn a purpose. Yeah, no, you're right. And then they obviously wrote, Rose out of it after that. I have no problem with. I don't know what that was a very deep bang there. Didn't see more of Snoke. Yeah, no, I'd agree. I kind of liked the idea that he was a fake, but it wasn't the right way to deal with a fake like that. Why is that's all coming through to you, isn't it? Let's just shut that. It's doing a replay of of a stream. Right, there we go. Is that gone? Now you can just hear the fan winding up. I'm hearing you in my head, just painting. Oh, nice. Finn was ready to run, jump ship. Canto Bite gave me a reason to fight. I'll agree. I just didn't like Canto Bite as it was presented. He definitely needed that. He needed something to pull him in like that, right? But I just don't like the way the whole thing. I've said this about The Force Awakens as well. When they're in Mars's cantina, it's the same as when Canto Bite. Give me one alien I recognise from the original trilogy. Put me back in the galaxy. I don't know. Oh, it's not all just the same things over and over. But give me something, right? There was no Trandoshans, no Hutts, nothing else. It was all new stuff, which is fine, and it's the same in Mars's, cantina, bar, whatever it's called. Waste of. Yeah, no, it was a waste of him. He's good. I liked the character. The scene is way too long. Needs a tighter edit. Yeah, no. E.T. What's E.T. got to do? Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Give me some E.T. That was the thing in the prequels, right? We got species we knew about, even if it was E.T. My E.T. sentence. I like that. I think it's a fun nod. That kind of stuff you can kind of get away with, right? It's a fun little, little piece. Oh, that's got to go there as well. Let's give that a line. And I don't know how much that you can see. It is so small. Seeing with Luke just tossing his lights over his shoulder really annoyed me too. It took a couple of watching to me. See, to me, the whole movie is let go of the past, right? I missed the roasting. I need to look that over again. Roasting? E.T. was in the prequel. And in Mars Bar. He was... Really? Oh! Really? Okay, let's go back up. E.T. Senators. E.T. was in the prequel and Maz Bar. He was roasting. Really? That's incredible. Same with Luke just tossing his lights over his shoulder. Yeah. I liked how flippant he was. I liked that he clearly had PTSD. And that he was not... He was still, to me, he was very Luke, right? He went from being a whiny little so-and-so to a grumpy old so-and-so. You can see how people think that disrespected the lightsaber, whatever. But that was exactly what he was about at that point. No, I loved Luke's character. There were some points, some bits. Like, I love the bonus scene with the party, where Rey's all ready to go and kick ass, and then she finds out, like, it's just a party. And I like that scene, but I'm glad it's not in the movie. It's a weird. I think it dared to be different, and it dared to say, "Hey, don't hold these things too precious." This is basically, it said, this is just a work of fiction, right? And I like that. I like that. There's a thing when I used to be on a podcast called The Crazy Train. There was a conversation about Last Jedi's best movie and the sequels. Yeah, I like them all to varying degrees. I wouldn't say I don't like any of them, but Last Jedi is the best one to me. There are moments in other ones I like more, but altogether, yeah, Canto Bite is the weakest bit, and it's not terribly weak. It just feels hollow. I need my touch-up paint because I've gone up a bit too far there. There it is. Pick that was shown in one of the trailers, which is running with a saber. Yeah. Oh yes, it was. Yeah, it was in the trailer. The thing at The Force Awakens, there was loads of the whole "my sister has it" scene and all that. Wasn't in there at all. What was I saying? Where was I? Originals are lots of flaws too, but they're just stupidly fun to watch and enjoy. I try not to nitpick too much and enjoy it. Absolutely. We just recently actually, we did a run through of the movies again. Some of the acting in the original movies, especially the first one, is terrible. You notice it especially. Everybody says, "Oh yeah, it's cheesy," but the acting gets better in Empire, right? And a lot of that, even the extras are better in Empire. But there's a scene towards the end during the lightsaber fight between Vader and Luke. Spoiler, yeah. And they've gone through the first bit, the most impressive bit, tries to freeze him, he jumps out, and they're in like the next room, and Vader is like instead of lightsaber fighting him, he's just like eating blocks of crap at him, right? And Mark Hamill, like, I wish this camera was more for, instead of like he just goes, that's it. It's the whole acting, arms up to each side like he's dancing, right? It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. And everybody goes on about how, but no, they're all cheesy and nonsense, right? Even the best ones are cheesy. That's what they do. And Last Jedi, I think, was a little bit of like trying to tell you not to take it too seriously. Leave that behind. This is not that. It's a different audience, right? All right, Star Wars doesn't suffer much from like there's not a lot of like Me Too stuff, right? In Star Wars, luckily, there's not a lot of stuff we look back on and go, you can't say that about women or black people or whatever. But it's certainly of that time, and it's okay to not. It's okay to let those things go because there's a reason a lot of them get let go, right? And it's okay to just let things go if they're old. That's the way I put it. Yeah, a lot of the acting in Return of the Jedi is really hokey. But yeah, I was talking about, so on this podcast, there was a guy who was a real big fan of the Walking Dead comics. And he really didn't like the series because it, the debris being thrown at him is atrocious. And the acting in that whole scene is great. And then again, the I Am Your Father scene is pretty cheesy as well if you think about the actual reacting. No, it can't, like that bit. Laurie can go do one. Oh, see, no, I haven't caught up. I barely remember the characters. But he was saying how much he doesn't like the TV series, right? And I was like, he was like, the phrase, it ruined my childhood. And I was like, do you still have the comics? And he's like, yeah. And he didn't say ruin my childhood, it's what people say about, like, when we were talking about the other day about Turtles movies, right? They ruined my childhood. They ruined the... No, they didn't. They changed them. Your comics, your DVDs, like, I can literally do this, right? So, the new Turtles, the newest Turtle series, not that great. I still got that. It's not ruined. Look, they still work. I can still watch them. It's slightly ruined because my daughter used to chew on the edge of the DVD cases. But they still exist, right? Nothing's ruined. They didn't take it away from me. They just changed it. And someone's going to like that more. That's up to them. But we can do it. Revenge of the Sith is my favourite movie. There's a lot of great acting in Revenge of the Sith, and there's a lot of terrible. Yeah, can stand the character. Which one's Laurie?
It's Rick's wife.
Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah, she can get in the sea. It just made characters that made no sense given. Yeah, no. Oh, that's always the thing. I think I've talked about it before. In usually rom-coms or sitcoms, and 40 Towers, best comedy ever made. I won't hear anything else, right? But there are so many scenes in that where I go, Basil, just tell her what's going on, and this whole episode will be over in 3 minutes. Obviously, that's the humour of it. Yeah, there are loads of bits, like Laurie does loads of scenes where you're like, why would you ever do that? Why would that ever come up? That breaks a TV show to me, or a movie, when there's no reason. So I always hold hope that when somebody does something that I don't understand, by the end of the story, I'll go, oh, they did it because they were a spy. They did it because, blah blah blah. But when it's just they're inept at their job, I hate that. So Star Wars Legends, those stories are still around. Some are good and still worth looking at. Yeah, totally. The Courtship of Princess Leia is one of my favourite books of all time. I've got I, Jedi there. They don't exist anymore. They're still there, right? They've still got them. The prequels have the most memes. They do, and I think that they were memed like that by George Lucas, so people learnt to retroactively love the prequels. There's my tinfoil hat story for you. 40 Towers is great. It's a comedy and a drama. Expect colours to follow the rules that have been established for the world they've created. No, I'll agree with you. I think it's just me being overly critical. They douche. It's me being overly critical in a comedy where I go, what? Big brain theory there, yeah. Reassures his bookcase. No, I have a lot of my Star Wars books got wet where they were stored for a while, and I don't have them anymore, which sucks. But I have my favourites. I need to get all of the X-Wing books back. I definitely have the Truce at Bakura because that's no, Truce at Bakura is a different one, isn't it? The Back to War, because that's the one with the alt art X-Wings. I have Wedge's Gamble. Did anybody read the newer one, the Wraith Squadron, Aaron Alston one that came out? I was going to say a few years ago, but it's probably quite a few years now. Mercy Kill. I only had it on audio book. That was really, unfortunately, Aaron Alston's no longer with us, but that was a good comeback to form. 10th one I haven't read it. It's worth a read. I can watch Game of Thrones and completely be happy with Dragons and White Walkers because the thing in that world. So as a character is true to those rules, that's exactly it I'm in. When they break from that, it pulls me right out. Yeah, no. If you establish something works or doesn't work, unless the fact that it works or doesn't work now is the driving point of the plot, unless, Skyrim was my first introduction to the Elder Scrolls. But I understand that dragons were a myth. Like, they probably existed at some point, but nobody'd seen anybody. Nobody'd seen them. But I understand how big it was that dragons were there, right? Because if I'd played, if you'd played all the other ones, you'd go, no, dragons are a myth. But then if you do that, if you play Skyrim after that, you'd be like, what? Dragons are just a myth? No, because they explain they are real, right? If it'd been the other, if I go back now and I play games with dwarves in them, having only played Skyrim, I'd go, but the dwarves aren't around. Well, they were. That's all set. Took me far too long to watch Game of Thrones. I enjoyed Game of Thrones. Here's the interesting thing with Game of Thrones, right? And I loved that. But one of the most influential series of all time, one of the most watched series of all time, right? One of the most pirated series, the most pirated series of all time. And then the series, it was being, how long was it on air? 10 years? Something just shy of 10 years. It was ridiculous, right? It was the show. I always think, if you get your old DVDs out and you sell them on eBay, and you do a box lot, right? And you've got your crap, and then you've got Star Wars, and you've got I'm looking here, so I've got movies I love, obviously, but I can see Fury, The Wrestler, The Last Dragon, The Martian, right? Movies I love, but they're not going to sell. You stick Lord of the Rings or Jurassic Park or Star Wars in that box set, you'll sell the box, right? And for me, Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones was one of those big names, right? It's your Hulk Hogan tagging up with Brutus the Barber Beefcake. It's that kind of thing. And then they finished the series, and that last series was, it was fine, but it was weak, is the word. Now, who's talking about Game of Thrones? Where you still get a few mugs and sticker books in HMV if they're open, but where's the culture around Game of Thrones? Who's saying winter's coming? Who's out there quoting it in memes? Actually, today I did see a couple of Bran memes, but other than that, it just died. It died. Last season wrecked the culture around it. Took over popular culture, then died overnight. Absolutely. And everything does. Everything bursts its bubble. I will say, if you did listen to the podcast I used to be on, I said a good few years ago now, I've only done 2 shows since my little one's been born, and she's 5. I said just after I can't remember if it was the first or second Guardians of the Galaxy thing said, I said this superhero bubble is about to burst. Wrong. But I'm happy I was wrong, because it was going to burst, right? But it was movies like that changed it. Look at Thor Ragnarok. Dark World is Thor is my favourite character in Marvel. Ragnarok is my favourite movie. Dark World is my least favourite, right? They reinvigorate. It would have died because they just carried on with that. We are the epic movie, and it died. The last season killed it, absolutely. So many characters breaking their own rules. Again, even if it's not a rule within the universe, it's their own rule, right? Batman doesn't kill, even though don't get me on Batman. I'm not a Batman fan. Cinematic. The final reason was pretty. Yeah, it looked pretty because they had the budget for it, right? So you had a guy at the helm had a Grand Division. That's exactly it. Look at WandaVision. No spoilers, obviously. I still think it's a bit too close to talk about stuff like that. Oh, you can talk about bits, right? It was fantastic. And now I'm really enjoying Winter Soldier and Falcon and Winter Soldier, whatever way around that is. Phage. Grand Division. Vision, huh? No, I'm really enjoying the new one. I like that it's a little bit more straight up. I am going, who's that? How did they get that? Where did that come from? But I'm liking that it's more straight up. I'm not going to give any spoilers, obviously. It's a lot more straight up. when that guy gets shot, that guy, the PTSD. Yeah, the PTSD. In the most recent one, again, not to spoil it, the Black Falcon moment. Yeah, they're just at Bucky's, 90 as opposed to the 100-year-old that Steve is. The conversation with the kid where he goes, so I'm the Black Falcon, is it because I'm a black guy? And he's like, yeah. And he goes, well, are you black, kid? And then, the police afterwards, again, not bring it after who they'd just seen, who they obviously know he's there, and then, they're almost going to arrest. Oh, man, I really enjoyed that sort of the racial situation. I really hope they touch on that, because it was a big thing in the comics about a black Captain America. Falcon needs to had to explain that whole police scene to the boy. It's sad that you had to explain it. I'm glad you did, though. It's a good way to learn about it, right? Sorry about Daenerys. There's literally no clues or foreshadowing to completely flip-flopping. Yep, she just broke in her head overnight. I'd like to see cracks forming, but it didn't. But yeah, no, Winter Soldier I'm enjoying, just as a nice, straightforward story. A great way to expose. It's like things like that I always compare to goldfish, right? Goldfish, hamsters, things like that are a great way to introduce your kids to death in a way that doesn't matter. It's not like one of their grandparents passing or something like that. And I think shows like that, when a kid can enjoy it, and that's a slightly older show, obviously. It's not like a little kiddie one. Like, to expose your kids to something through that so they can then process it when they see something and hopefully step on it. Great. Love it. But it's just an important story that we haven't had. But yeah, there's in the comic books, obviously, there's the whole importance of, what's Falcon's name? I was trying to think of it earlier, I can't remember, but Falcon, Sam, something? When he has to, he has to accept that he is Cap. It doesn't matter. I saw a post, Sam Wilson. Sam Wilson? Sam Wilson? That's Sam Wilson. I saw a post earlier, and it was, it was somebody who posted on a Star Wars group I'm in. And he posted something like, one of those people that's like, I walk in the shadows because I'm afraid that my friends have upset me too many times, and he wears a fedora and says "milady" a lot. But I was like, I always get intrigued. I always want to click on these people's profiles, right? And you could see, he was a diehard Star Wars fan, but then every other week he changed his profile. And it was a picture of Harry Potter. It was a picture of, get absolutely in the sea. They're funny though, right? They make me laugh. And if you don't exist on this entertainment for me to like you, if you don't exist on this earth for me to like you, you exist to entertain me. No. I don't want to become famous through using that link. Where's my mouse gone? What can we do about this? What can I do through the chat here? You could ban. Oh yeah, you're a major mod, didn't I? Yeah. Could you ban that for me and delete it if you could? I'm impressed. I've got 45 followers, mate. You're wasting your time here. Thank you very much. Don't know if you can still see that, but it's there. What was I talking about before that? Sam. People like that. Yeah. So his profile picture every other week was like Harry Potter or a. Oh, you got it. Yeah, we go. Kapow! He's gone. Yeah, it was a different, like a superhero or Harry Potter or a thing like that. And he had one that was a picture of Chris Evans as Cap, right? And it said, "Whoever holds the shield, there's only one Cap." No, entirely not the point of Captain America. Anybody? I don't think he had a Doctor Who one. No. Anybody can be Cap. Not a perfect soldier, but a good man, right? And I was like, you have watched so much Captain America, you actually forgot what Captain America was about. Captain America believes that Sam is Captain America, so he's Captain America. It's like Thor. If you hold that hammer, you are Thor. You're not Lady Thor, because there is an actual hero called Lady Thor. You're not Jane Thor, although that's a good way to search for pictures of her, or like differentiate what comic you're looking for. I don't mind it in that term of like, I'm looking for comics about Jane's run as Thor or something like that. You can say Jane Thor as one word, capitalized T in the middle. Good way to search for it. Other than that, it's not Jane Thor, it's Thor. She is Thor. She's not Thor Odinson, she's Thor. I have to explain the concept. You two can laugh about your Doctor Who is. I have to explain the concept of Captain America being a symbol. Yes, he is. He is. And that's why now there's, obviously the new Cap and things like that. But it's important that Steve Rogers said that Sam Wilson is Cap. That's big, right? Because he's denying it, and it's going to play. They're going to play on a little bit of the race thing, a black Captain America, because again in the comics the world wasn't ready for it, and they're obviously going to touch on that from the last episode. I messed up this window here, so I'm just going to touch it up a little bit. Super important stories, and I'm glad that something as fantastic and as accessible to a younger audience as the MCU is broaching those subjects. It's a great place to put it. Right, so I was going to do my usual window flare. In the comics, they weren't ready for it. Okay. Yeah, let me clarify that. Hey, we got another follower. We're getting there. What's the name? Now I've seen. I think Bluebush tried to announce this. I think it's like Urban Cow. Yeah, not your 8 Ank Owl. Where's my clever girl picture? Did it? And then the sound went off. Thank you very much for the follow. We're so close to being there. How are we doing? We are painting a little tiny Yoda ship. Oh yeah, you two are linked, aren't you? And that. So what we in the comics weren't ready for it. Real life they weren't ready for it. Yeah, but also there is literally a panel you can see in the comics where one of the characters says the world just isn't ready. Skink gave me a shout out. Thank you very much. You're all great. Oh, how do you all know each? Brilliant. Look at these all linking up. I took a few goes. I don't know. I've lost. That is very, very small. To give you this, that was a bigger ship. To give you an idea of it against a standard X-wing, she's titchy. There was an actual panel where it says the world wasn't ready for a black Captain America. So the characters in universe and the people reading it weren't ready. Yes, it is a little tiny Yoda ship that I'm doing in all the right colours for once. So I was literally just saying, I wanted to do the windows with a little blue tint. It's so small, I don't think I can do it. I think that's just got to be the way it is. I don't think there's much more detail I can add to this, apart from the astromech. Let's do the astromech. What colour? Is R2 silver or white on top? He's silver, right? We've got a model of him behind me. He's silver. Let's grab him. Bluebush has got his... Give it a try, it's Yoda. Bluebush has got his big remote control, not remote control. What do you call it? What's your Yoda? What is he? He's like motion activated, interactive Yoda, a bit like a Furby, isn't he? This is a USB Hoover. Stuff goes up there. It literally can't suck up anything. Bluetooth, yeah. It's Bluetooth. Harald Bluetooth. Right, we need some silver paint then, don't we? That's not still wet there, is it? Where's my silver? That almost became glory. Voice activated to consume batteries. Yeah, he does. That almost became glory Man United there. I haven't supported Man United. I haven't really watched football since I was a kid. Where's my metallics brush? I know you go back in here. It's got a yellow bum. There it is. It's up that way. Well, that might be too big for that little. No, we can get the metallic onto him. That R2 sucks. Boom. It does suck. It's a kid's toy. I'd imagine you'd enjoy that. Let's put him there. Do you know what else, James? Do you know what else this Do you know what else he can do? Goes on Wedge's ship and avoids your bombs. Oh, this is a whole audience of people who haven't seen the video of when I dodged all your bombs in a game. James played me at X-Wing and tried to bomb me with his decimator, and my wedge was just barrel rolling, moving through the rocks. It was hilarious. And I made a little comedy video about it that everybody loved. I'm going to put that on the YouTube page. Do you know what? I'm going to re-edit it because I used the KineMaster or KineMaster to do it, but I have the premium now. Decimator you? Nah, it couldn't be. I'm assuming James Games is who James Games is. On the test stream you popped in and made the people must see it, yeah. That is him, right? Because it's the same name as he uses on Twitch. Not Twitch, Instagram, right? Unless you're someone else. You've got a chance now to pretend to be someone else. Someone who didn't get all of his bombs avoided and then his decimator destroyed. And Cheetah, you're just salty about the not salty, like opposite salty, sweet, I guess, about a decimator getting blown up because it wasn't you flying it. Don't ever remember using a decimator. You're actually making me like doubt myself a little bit now that you are. I'm James Games. I'm Spartacus. There was a really, me and the missus have got this joke lately. We were talking about something, and instead of saying gaslighting, I said candle lighting, and then she corrected me. Now, anytime we mention it, she says, she'll say blah blah blah, the gaslighting, and I'll go, no, it's candle lighting, and it's this really weird intrinsic joke that I'm now candle lighting, gaslighting her about it, and now I'm confused. It's like when somebody says to you, can you tell me what mansplaining is? Let's not get into it, but it's quite funny that you have to kind of explain it. I suggested the One Ring... Oh, you're the other James! His name is... What's his name? It's really similar to you. I suggested the One Ring Jedi. Yeah, no, sorry, James. I thought you were the other James. Your name... I'm not going to explain what mansplaining is. I'm really sorry. I've actually got the wrong person. I'm going to upload the funny video of me dodging the other James. I'm really sorry. I genuinely apologise for that. It's too expansive. There's a dick. It's used to candlelight. Yes, no, I've embarrassed myself on stream. Good, it was an impromptu one instead of the Big Wednesday one, right? What does other James use as his name? It's something really similar. It was like 8 James in my year at school. Yeah, I can believe it. I knew a few James. So my closest friend was a James. We ended up just calling him Mousy. He had buck teeth and big ears, and it wasn't an insult. There were so many Jameses that we needed some kind of defining characteristic. So he just got called Mousy. But anyway, I was playing another guy called James who tried to bomb me 2 goes in a row. No, it's not Raptor Ritter. He's a James as well. It was the other James. The James who's... loads of E's. James is Ames. His last name wasn't available. His last name was Ludlow. I guess. Could have used that. That's the... That's Richard Attenborough's grandson or nephew from The Lost World, isn't it? Ludlow. James E. Yeah, so there's a group chat that we're in, and there's a guy called James, and his surname is commonly spelt with or without an E on the end, and it's just a joke to... it's spelt without an E, but it can commonly be spelt by both. So it's a joke to just keep editing his name in the chat, to just put an E on the end just to bug him. And then it works out that every time he does something in the group that we find offensive, we just add more E's to his name. He was at one point like, E at the end. I always forget his name was James. One of the only people who ever knew him as James, before he was Mousy. He once got really, really drunk and started a fight with a load of squaddies. And the only way I could stop him getting kicked to crap by a load of squaddies was to slap him in the face and call him James, because nobody ever called him that. I hope he watches sometimes. He's a lovely guy. I'll take a bullet for him. A bazillion Chris's in my school just went by my last name. That works. That gaming guy UK. Oh, is that him? Okay. He did pop here when he did the test stream. He popped in, made a really inappropriate joke, and then just vanished, right? I'm getting very confused now. I've got, I don't know, baby brain? What can I call it? Just being an idiot. Yeah, thanks, sweetheart. Love you too. I love the little commentary of the missus over there. Sounds like him, yeah. He also writes, so we make lots of jokes about him being, like, inappropriate towards a certain... Oh, my brain, nice. Towards... certain things, right? And he's a decent guy, like we all love him to bits, right? But we make jokes about him being basically an inappropriate pervert, and he's always like, "Oh, guys, stop it!" And then whenever he makes a joke, it's just the most. Everything it just plays into his stereotype, into the joke, and we're just like, "James, you're doing it to yourself." James is Ames. That James. That's gone flat really quick. Still tastes like watermelon, but Christ. Hasn't been even open an hour, has it? Right. What colour am I going to do that peg? And if anybody says paint it see-through, I'm not going to do anything, but I'll write a strongly worded... I can literally see you picking up your phone to type paint it see-through. You're not big and you're not clever. She's staring straight at me. Pink. No, I'm not painting the base pink. Not the bait, like this bit of peg. Keep fizzy juice open for longer than 10 minutes. Yeah, you're right. It's like those big cans of Monster that have got the sealable top. Who's sealing it? Transparent pink, red and white. This is why we don't do that. The pink ship's too far away. I'm not going to grab it. Glitter. Watermelon sunset. Black. There we go. A sensible option. I'm going to do it black. Thank you. Put some black paint on it. I think black's going to work the best, right? Pink ship. Cut it off and put... Oh, no, I'm not cutting it. Camo. What? So it vanishes. She's looking at me so happy with herself about that joke. Wet blend. What? I'm going to wet blend on it! Black with blue. I'm going to do that in the windows. And I don't wet blend. I do a comic style anyway. Pink. Cut it. No, right. If I try to cut it off, like, the stuff is so brittle. Like, when I bought this ship... We're not allowed them. Paint bravely. I know, right? Cutting it is... Like, there's a difference between painting bravely and painting stupidly. If I cut it, the whole thing will shatter. Paint bravely. I know paint bravely. I can't remember whose thing that was, but I watched it on a guy called Squidmar, who did the paint bravely. I'm just going to do it black for now. Agree with the rainbow. Oh God, it's going black, right? Look, I put things to the vote on here before, and it went horribly, didn't it? Chicken, choose violence, choose violins. Hold on, I might have that because I've got them here somewhere, haven't I? Do I get my ones? Here we go. Choose violins. Have some of these. Can't sleep, won't paint pink. Yeah, that'll be the other channel. Oh, if I create a channel like that, I can just like my own thing and get myself up to 50. Rainbow with glitter. Choose life. Choose violins. Yeah, it's from the Gold Squadron one. Because I believe Dion is a music tutor as well, isn't he? So choose violins works quite well for them. It could be a bit thinner. I just said that could be thinner, and the missus just really slowly under her breath went, "So could you." Miniature painter suggested me on Twitch. One guy's painting a dark. When getting miniature painting channel suggested me on Twitch. One guy's painting a Dalek like Mr. Blobby. I love that. I think a common friend of ours, the guy that tattooed my arms, has painted a Dalek miniature before. They're quite nice little minis. If they're the runs. Thinner. What are you playing? House Flipper? She's obsessed with House Flipper. Or is it Garden Flipper at the minute? Are you doing a garden? Oh no, you're painting a wall. Are you doing a house grey?
No, it's green.
It's green. Oh really? Wow, the colour distortion from this angle on the TV is really bad. So I've not been like
Called Young Flower Bud.
Young Flower Bud. Well done. I've not been using like Twitch a very long time. She is a hun. Too many snacks in here, just me and the kids. As Loz said that. She knows you're a hun. Yeah, don't be doing that in my chat. Yeah, so I've been using Twitch. Like, I used to use it without an account to watch some X-Wing tournaments like First Earth and Gold Squadron and stuff like that. And stop it! Can't sleep, must hinge. Stop! I'm not hinching anything. And then I kind of made an account, so obviously I get other. So I get miniatures, I get art, a couple of games because I watch Blubbush play a few games, and I often watch like Jurassic Park streams and stuff like that, like Jurassic Park Evolution. Covering it in silver glitter, babe. Just me and the kids now. He with the angles. Any minute now you're going to be like talking about Princess Di. No. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fablon. Is it Fablon?
Yeah.
Fablon. But now, like it's starting to become quite well tailored. I can spend hours on Twitch now just watching this and that. Too soon. But today I got a woman in a thong stretching by her pool, and I'm like, okay, like don't get me wrong, if that's what you want to do, I've got no problem watching it. But I don't see how that got put, and it wasn't in the top bit. You get like the most popular streamers and stuff. This was in like the suggested, because apparently I use that for. It's like my my Instagram, right? I don't connect personally. Oops, I was by the pool again. Operation Genesis is a superior Jurassic Park game. I absolutely agree with you. I want Operation Genesis with Jurassic Park Evolution graphics. I think I talked about it the other day real quick. They were talking about because Jurassic Park Evolution is now on Switch, right? And it's like the complete edition. And someone commented, "Oh, does this mean that Jurassic Park Evolution is done?" And they said, "We've got something to announce." And the rumor has been that it is either a patch that completely revamps the game, because they made so much more money than they thought they would, or it's a 2. And the thing is, if you play whatever zoo game it is, I don't remember if it's Zoo Tycoon or the other one, like it just simple things like making paths over stuff. Like today I was playing a bit of Jurassic World Evolution and I made an enclosure, and I tried to get it. My goal, I always try to have like a theme or a goal for each park, and this one was that there would not be any of the monorail blocks in an enclosure. It would all run on paths or over shops or something. So I tried that, and I was like, so there was a big enclosure in the middle, and I couldn't join 2 paths up because the enclosure needed to go there. So I wanted to have, it would be really cool to have a bridge walking over it was one of the Triceratops enclosure, I believe. I should stream somebody playing that game, because I come up with some pretty cool parks. I've replaced Facebook with Twitch. My life is. Do you know what? I can believe it. And it's the same as like my Instagram, and that my Instagram isn't personal. It's Can't Sleep Must Paint, right? I don't use it for a lot of like connecting with friends. So I think I've got like my sister, my missus. I think I've got you, a couple other people who use Instagram personally, and then people who use Instagram personally but I'm connected to through X-Wing. I don't put most of my wrestling on there, just a few friends, right? And I really like it, because to me I just go on Instagram to see cool models and stuff, and Twitch has kind of become that way for me as well. But for most part, like Facebook, I don't have a lot of people who are like, I just delete people now. It's so much easier, just like, nope, especially through lockdown, just be like, don't care about your opinion, gone. I know it's good to have an eye on the opposite opinion, but I'm not there to stress. I'm there to like see my sister's kids grow up, because I haven't seen them in the best part of a year. Things like that. Oops, I was by the pool again. My bad. Yeah, nice. Don't know how Instagram Reels suggests to end up with what I get. My main idea is all mini painting illustrations of my friends. Real suggestions similar to the thong. Yeah, weird. The Reels one, I get a lot of Jurassic Park, a lot of Transformers, which I must have have looked up Armor or something at some point. But yeah, and then just random like cartoons, like is it Strange Planet, the one with the aliens trying to discuss how life works and stuff like that. A lot of stuff like that on there, which I'm always good to have a little look at. Was that one you played at work when I came in?
Your phone.
Played on my phone. What did I play on my phone?
The Jurassic Park game on there.
Oh, was I still playing Jurassic Park? Oh, that would be Jurassic Park Go. So it's basically Pokemon Go, but Jurassic Park. I don't play that much anymore, and there'd be loads more dinosaurs to get. I should again. The game has gone so far since I got out. Yeah, the game has gone on so far. Building the little enclosures on my phone. Oh my god, building enclosures on my phone. That would have been Jurassic World or Jurassic Park the game. Jurassic Park the game's been dead for almost a year. Was I really when I played? It worked when I came in. I might have been playing that. I used to play it with an old friend of ours, Ashley. Not Miss Ashley. Slightly Miss Ashley, but not Miss Ashley from the person I call Miss Ashley. Not Ash. Ashley. He used to play it. I used to play with him quite a bit. I was ages ago and played that game. I've just had a thing there that's welcomed me to the chat room. Did I vanish? Am I on? Yeah. Am I good? Cool. Right, that's solid. Right, let's get some blue paint and do R2. I'm not going to be able to highlight, and then I can use that to do the windows as well. Yeah, all fine, all good, brilliant. Weird. Just I never see that little break in the chat come up unless I've disconnected. Maybe it did for half a second. You never know. Well, it's been what, hour and 12? That'd be weird for a reset, wouldn't it? That didn't clean it at all. Yeah, so like reeling it way back now. I don't know what the next sort of fund for here will be. A mic. I'm getting slightly unhappy when I listen back. I'm a bit perfectionist. Listen back. I don't quite like this mic sound. It's okay. It works, as my friend put it. Like it doesn't hurt. Do you know what? This chair is fine. I don't even feel like I need to stand up. Always clean it all. Don't even feel like I need to stand up. And I know I paint at like a weird angle. I tend to kind of paint with my arm down. Lighting. Maybe lighting. The thing is, right, I can't detach any of these cameras easy. There is a camera here. Paintbrush is an arm for your camera. This one's on an arm. This one's on an arm. This one is on a Pringles can. So that might... But it's shaped like BB-8, right? So, like, there's not really anything I can do to, like, mount... Like, the camera is his eye. It literally looks like BB-8. I would grab it and put it on camera and show you yourself. I love how much this one wobbles, because the spring came out once I put it on. Now he's super wobbly. Yeah, so there's no mount or anything. So, but then again, maybe a second camera. So I did look up. There were these. I think they're called like Aukey, Aukey, and they were the replacement for these cameras when they sold out at the beginning of lockdown. And they're like 40 quid. I'm going to look more into it, but that might be the next. Like either another. I think. Yeah, I don't know, Mike. I don't know what's next. Maybe the computer, just get the computer sorted out so that it's just not whining all the time. It's got plenty of air around it and stuff. Right, blue paint. Did I put the blue paint away? I did. Let's get this. I got given this blue paint as like once somebody from a model shop said, take this home and try it. And I forgot it the week after and the week after and the week after, and I haven't been back there in about 5 years. It's mine now. It's just a really nice blue. And it's the most blue I own. It's very similar to, is it Calidor Sky by thingy. But I think, yeah, paintbrushes might be good because paintbrushes, you know, aside from doing this, paintbrushes earn me money as well. So it might be that a couple of Rosemarys are a little out of reach for a while, but maybe like one, like a bulk or a fine one. I think I've still got a fine brush. I can probably be okay with that. But yeah, I'll probably get an Amazon wishlist. So, me and a friend were talking about Amazon wishlist the other day and how I think it was he watches a girl who streams. I don't know what she streams. I think it's just gaming. And her where's my unicorn tears? There they are. Water Plus. Her wishlist are like basically like collectible toys, like Mandalorian helmets and things like that. Not stuff gaming. Yeah, oh, totally. Yeah, low cut tops whilst playing a game. There are a lot of really good games. There's a couple of I'm really impressed with the amount of female miniatures painters on Twitch, and there are some on Instagram on YouTube and Instagram who are there because they're women who paint. Right, it's a rarer commodity. There's one woman I always see opening up White Dwarf and reading it. And she clearly has no idea, but she makes so much money from being a woman. But no, loads of I'm really impressed by like the female miniature painting and miniature gaming community on Twitch, and they're good, very good. I always said my mum used to be a welder, right? And she could weld anything, right? But she used to put together like the fine filigree on gates and things like that. Her boss said that women did like the finer work better. He'd always just say he used to employ women purely to do the finer, to get the men in to build the gate, then the women would put the details on it. Maybe there is something to it. I know that there's actually evidence that women see colour better, which is the whole argument about getting 4 different shades of white. The man is like, I don't know, it's just white, and the woman can see the different ones. I believe this might be like my caveman brain, but I believe it's something to do with picking out berries. That traditionally was the females of our Neanderthalic role. I might be completely wrong. It's probably bull, but it would make sense, right? It's also that it's proven that men have 5% to each side, so 10% in total more peripheral vision, which is why apparently women have more car crashes, but they're less serious. They're dings in lights and stuff like that. Men have bigger crashes because our depth perception isn't as good as our periphery vision. Women tend to ding the car reversing in the car park. We crash at 100 miles an hour on the motorway. But it might have something to do with women doing the finer work and being very good miniature painters. I know now that there are a couple of female miniature painters I follow on Instagram that aren't that don't overtly point out that they're women, and they shouldn't, but I mean that they hide it, right, to kind of get the respect, which sucks, right? But good on them for being good. Natural fact, my missus would thank you for this as well, Chris. It was you that introduced us to Evelyn Stockhart. I still follow her. She's one of the only graphic artists I still follow, other than people I know or people that I've helped to work with. She's fantastic, so good and so light and cheery and just a wonderful person. She comes on my feed and I'm like, oh good, here she is. Just a lovely little elf of a girl, lovely. Yeah, super sweet, really talented as well, like a fantastic artist, like the queen of using light in miniature paint in style, and yeah, her style. A lot of people do that style, but she's like the best at it, right? I've never seen anybody do what she does so well. Really good. Evelyn Stockhart on Instagram. Check her out. Really good. I think Chris. Hold on, I've got to hold my breath here and do this dot. Should we try to do it to camera? I'm trying to do the first eye. There we go. And there's a gap between that and the top one. Can camera see that? Hold on, we can do this. Let's do this. Go on. Is that as far as it will zoom? Strip it. Start again. Don't know. I don't know where the absolute. It's there somewhere. There we go. There we go. Shall I see if I can paint such a tiny detail at this really weird angle? Right. So I've done the top dot, and I know I'm literally like the light is here, so it's going to bleach it out. So there's the top dot, there's the eye, and on the back I don't normally do the back, so I'm going to leave that. So now if you think that blue dot of an eye is small, I need to do a black one within it. Where's my little Dungeons and Dragons brush? There it is. I used to have the insane detail from Army Painter, but it's old now and it's not very fine. You didn't see a thing of that. I actually use, for doing my we don't need to, you want to, yeah. I use these big chunky things for a lot of my inking and stuff now. I did some inking on that commission, and that's not it. That's my Dungeons and Dragons dry brush. Oh, I've already put it on the table. Get a fine tipped pen. Yeah. Do you know what? I was just talking about how fine Micron pens are great. I ruin them. I've had like 6 different Micron pens. They just drag along here and ruin. The hamster's alive. Sorry if you get noise. Yeah, no, I use Micron pens for panel lining, and I just rip them apart. Hold on, let's sort this focus back out. It's because I chew them. Yeah, I do. Just chew everything. Where is it? Let's get a model. That's the table. Looks good on the table, but I'm not going to see the model. I see so many painters that have focus, like really good focus on both. I'm like, no, I don't get it. Like, how close to the table are you painting? I could, but then the camera would be below my chin. There, that looks alright. That's about where I paint. Let's use ink. We're just talking about how I can get a finer point with ink. Where's my ink? I can always feel the ink. It's in a much colder cup. There it is. Let's use ink. I'm using an actual camera instead of... That would make sense. They tend to be bigger channels. This is Winsor & Newton calligraphy ink. I wanted, you need drawing ink, but they didn't have any, and I was impatient, so I bought it. I really want to start doing a lot of my details in. That's what I use on my comic book guys. All the black lining and stuff like that is all ink, and I really want to start like getting more coloured ink to draw with, like to do details and signs. I could do like the Jurassic Park logo and stuff. Not bad for someone with dyspraxia, eh? Depending on the lens, you can control the aperture depth of field. Oh, of course, yeah. What camera did you used to use for the choosing our X-Wing streams? I remember that camera looking really nice. Apart from that, was it a friend of mine that watched one of the streams and thought that there was a bald man leaning into the corner of the map throughout the whole thing, and it's a planet on the edge of the map. He thought it was the back of someone's head. Logitech C920. Oh, this is a C920 too. No. I know Bluebush uses the C920. Yeah, it's like the standard camera and always has been. Right. Let's dot the I's. Didn't even mean it like that. The key with this as well, you kind of wash the ink out of these brushes, but not properly. So they set, and it's almost like using a quill. Right, I've got to lean back from the table a bit. Get in here. I've got an itch on my head. Nope, there's no ink there. The trouble is, yeah, where it's thin, where it's ink and it's so thin, it wicks up into the. Perfecto. A little bit more. This is where I go. A little bit more, make it a little bit darker. What happens? We ruin it. Yeah, like I can see how thick the nib's gone there. And that would have ruined it. Ink doesn't taste as bad as thin as the other day. How long was this rain track? It's like a 3-hour long YouTube video, I think. Little black dot. Little black dot. Yeah. Little black dot for his photoreceptor thing. No, not photoreceptor. Little wiggly bit. How's that? That'll do. That'll do. Shall I do a little dot on the back? No, we'll leave it. It looks good. That'll do. I think that's Yoda done. Put these back on. I'm going to keep that brush over there with the stuff I use for the commission because I know what it is. Ooh, thank you very much. I haven't even started anything yet. I've got me Snickers yet. I've got a strip waffle. Cinnamon one. I love these. I've never once. I don't know, have you ever done the hot chocolate? Like you're supposed to put them over a coffee or a hot chocolate and they go and gooey on the inside. My teeth are a bit sensitive in a minute. Let's see how this goes. Not bad. Well, good. You know me, you know the trouble I've had with my teeth, and I've had them sorted, but past couple of days, yesterday, literally. I think I get dizziness things, and I think it's ear infections. And I had a little bit of that yesterday, and then my tooth started getting sensitive, and I think it's just like a whole head thing. Can't do strip waffle. Too sweet, really. Fresh strip waffle. Or gooey, yeah. And then putting them over a hot chocolate. I love those. We grabbed them once on our way to the zoo. Now it's a little bit like if I'm going to pick up Littleham from school and go off to the zoo, I'll go and grab a bag of these from Lidl or something. Become the zoo snack. To the point where I won't even tell Littleham we got them. We'll go round by the penguins or whatever, and she's like, "Oh, can I have a waffle?" She knows I've always got them. Now that zoo, because we had passes, there were times during the summer I had no money, and to be able to take my Littleham to the zoo with no money. Just wonderful. Not even during the summer. It was the beginning of the year, wasn't it? We only got our passes in January, and then there was obviously lockdown. Crazy. 20, 24, 26, or 28 times. I can't remember. Me and my little one went. If I go, make sure I take a photo every time I go, so I can scroll through my my phone. 26.
Once every other week.
Yes, yeah. Once every, yeah. Love that place. Think. So we need a new one of these. Another thing, so these are coin protectors someone gave me, and I use them for doing the ink because they'll ruin everything, and they're very small. But the trouble with them, not ink, sorry, oil wash. Let's put Yoda. So Yoda's all done. I think Yoda's all done. I'll have to do Oh no, we'll put it to the chat. Do I try to do the windows and the engines, or do I move on to the Don Latello? I'm not putting it to vote, but do I try to do a little bit of a window effect? Do it. Window effect. All right, fine. Gloss varnish. Yeah, but I do. See, I've got my Corin here. I try to do like that in the windows. That's very small. Rear engines. Pink windows? No. I do pink windows. Reflection of a nearby planet. You've seen those ones in the fire scrolls, right? Paint brave. There's brave and there's stupid. Alright, go on then. Leave that for now. Get some of this drink that's gone flat. Because nothing steadies your hands like caffeine. Now that has gone very flat. During the break paint, did a planet reflection years back. You need to do it before you paint the frame, and then neaten up the edges. Yeah, not mutually exclusive. No, you're right. No, very much lately, I have followed the idiom of follow the process, not the method. When I was doing this big commission, the patron put a lot of trust in me. Basically said, "This is the theme. This is what this person likes. Do it." And it is some of my finest work I've ever done. But what I originally wanted, there was some text I wanted to put on it, that I just couldn't put on there through like the texture of the model. And I ended up making a banner that goes behind it. And I think it actually looks better than if I'd done it the way I planned originally. It's why I don't set things. It was very fluid. I really enjoyed the process. I learned a lot about myself as a painter. Now these windows are so small. I would normally mix a little bit of black into my blue and do that as the first layer, but I think I'm just going to go straight to blue. And then do a little bit of a baby blue. And then to just a spot of white. And I do know my my frame colour, so I can adjust when I need to. Right. Everybody look at that, because it looks pretty good, and I'm about to ruin it. This might be the first time I've ever seen a model get finished on stream, and it's mine. We were talking the other day about how, like, almost little people get done. Now, where would the I do most of mine with the brightest point is the front of the cockpit. So we'll do that. Oh god, it's all got to be in there as well, hasn't it? No, we're cheating on that. We're cheating on that. Okay, here we go. Hold your breath. Not bad. Not bad. Not pink. Piss off, Chris. I tried to say it like piss off Ghost, but it just insulted you really, didn't I? Okay, those little windows, not a chance. I might do the light blue in it. But I can do a little spot of blue there. Banzo man. Can you get banned from the chat in your own stream? Downstairs is banging. Can anybody hear that? Is that fine? Camera's quite way off the table and it's suspended, so it should be alright. Shut up! I'm surprised they have been so quiet since I've started the stream. My downstairs neighbours are just horrible people. So loud. Really weird people as well. I'm not afraid of them watching this. So in the summer, obviously with lockdown, they moved in just before lockdown, right? And we kind of said hello a couple of times, had a bit of post from each other. And during lockdown, I went to... I'm Turkish, right? Half Turkish, so I love the barbecue. Oh, I was going to start the the stream with Merhaba. I was going to like make it a thing to say hello to my parents every time they watch, because I did that the other day. If somebody watched the other day, I said Merhaba in the beginning, hello in Turkish, and like as a little nod to my mum and dad, right, who were out in Cyprus. And turns out my mum had clicked on the channel. The stories of my mum watching Twitch are amazing, aren't they? She clicked on the channel a little bit too early, and saw the video, clicked it, and was watching for 25 minutes before she realised it was the most previous stream, because I was talking about how my washing machine had exploded. I love my mum so much. I said Merhaba. Why did I just say downstairs? So very loud, right? So back in the summer, we haven't got a garden here, right, since we moved to Colchester. But there's a little grass bit outside, which I think is technically owned by next door. But, fine. So, and there's a little bit of concrete by our front step. Downstairs, there you go. Thanks, Chris. Back on track. I should have you in this ear just on, like, Discord or something. You should, like my producer. Just taking notes on what I've been talking about. So I went to Tesco, I think it was Asda actually, and got one of those, what a thrilling conversation I'm in. The little disposable barbecues, I've got 2 actually. Again, thrilling point, you bought 2, not 1. Just bring me online as the straight man. Yeah, I'll do the colour commentary. You can be Jim Ross, I'll be, I don't want to be king. So I bought some barbecue, right? And I went and got some, I think I had like some chicken and I got sausages to sacrifice to the gods of the barbecue. Oh my god! No, that's no, it's by God is Jim Ross. Oh my god is Joey Styles. Yeah, test me. If anybody's around Wednesday, by the way, I'll be on a wrestling quiz before I come here and do the show. I'll be plugging that tomorrow. You wrestling casual, you. No, I didn't want to mix in the black. What am I doing? So I've set up outside, and I put my little barbecue on the floor. I'm doing a job, and he comes and goes, "Oh, don't do it on the floor. I've got a barbecue there. If you want to just, I watched the first one, liked it lots. Wrestling casual. You don't need to tell us about who you used to go and watch back in Canada. It's fine. I'll always be envious. Watch the first one, liked it lots. First what? Where am I?
First wrestling show.
First wrestling. What?
The quiz show that you did.
Oh, you watched the first one. Amazing. I was really embarrassed of it, to be perfectly honest, but I'm hoping we've got a few... Who said a ring-a-ding-dong dandy? You've got me there. If they put that quiz on Wednesday, I'm gonna lose. Ring-a-ding-dong dandy. No, you got me there, Chris. I'm the casual. I'm the filthy casual. Yeah, no, the quiz was really fun, but I found it a little embarrassing. I just thought it was very unprofessional. Ed Whalen. The stamped wrestling. You're casual? You mean the stampede? Filthy casual, yeah. YouTube, no, didn't they had? Yeah, no, I think it's on Twitch, YouTube. Might even be on Instagram. It's on Facebook. Yeah, I'll be on again this Wednesday. Hopefully with Simon... Can't remember his surname. Simon... That's why, from What Culture. Hopefully. He was meant to be on the week after I was on, but he was in hospital with his hand, apparently. Don't know. Baldy, yeah, the one who slapped himself. Downstairs. So he's come out and he's gone, oh, use my barbecue. And he's just got a little square, actually crushed in a wrestling quiz. I almost was. He's got a little, 1.5 by 1.5 square with coal. And he was like, oh, just, tip your coal in that. And I was like, oh, brilliant, thank you very much. I'm not squatting down on the floor. And we got a lovely picture of my little and barbecuing. It was very cute. Nice little conversation. He offered to lend me his Bluetooth speaker, which is always on. So loud. But hey, it was a nice offer, right? And then my coal was still kind of glowing in there, and I pulled it down the back garden, trying to keep away. This is right at the start of lockdown, so everybody's like super anxious about it. And I said, oh, it's a little bit. And he said, oh, brilliant. I'm going to chuck a little bit more coal in there. I've got some chicken I'm going to put on. Brilliant, fine. That seemed like a nice thing to do. Spoke to my little and joked about stealing her hot dogs from her and stuff like that. All quite funny. And then. Yeah, brave. Yeah, you don't steal my hot dogs from my little one. I made dinosaur hot dog. If you've been to Wimpy and they cut the hot dogs and they turn around, if you cut not at a 90-degree angle, if you cut at maybe a 45-degree angle. They come a little razorback, like Stegosaurus backs. Looks awesome. And they stole the hot dogs. Yeah. A few weeks later, I've got a roast chicken in the oven. Bender in a bun. Oh yeah. Bender in a bun. Don't clip that. A few weeks later, I've got a chicken in the oven. I get a knock at the door again and says it's the neighbour. Got a crosshatch in them. They form a circle. What?
So do that on one side, on the other side of that.
Oh, what's on that? I'm not seeing how that. I do the slots so they turn around. Crosshatch. Put them in a burger. Oh, so they flatten out. Wait, how would they make us? So yeah, like a bender. The bender I know is like the sausage ends up making a shape like that. Like you cut here, and then as it swells, it like goes from that shape to like that, and they form a circle. Yeah, that's that. I don't what a crosshatch. If you cut a hot dog in it, so you got your hot dog, cut it in half, right, and then take the same one. Oh, okay, yeah. And then you slice. So you slice up like here and here, but only like so. This is you cut off at my knuckle here, right? And you make a cut like that and like that all the way through, and then you cook them. You get little octopuses. The bottoms curl up, four-legged octopuses. Paint my finger all blue now. Buns, wonderful, thank you. We were making a nice little light blue over here, weren't we? Far too much of it, but you know. A few weeks later, right? I knock at the door. I've got a lovely chicken roasting in the oven. Not like tonight's failed roast chicken. I'll tell you that story in a minute as well. Is that still in the oven? Brilliant, good. And it's knocking at the door, and it's the neighbour, and he's like, "Do you want to use the barbecue?" I'm like, "No, I've got dinner in the." No, thank you. Oh no, cut the back of the sausage with a lot of overlapping X's, and it will wrap into a circle. Back of a sausage. A lot of overlapping X's, and I'm totally not. You're gonna need to send me a picture or something. I'm very confused. I'll do it, and I'll show you how, but it's confused me. Yeah. Do you want to borrow? Don't worry. Yeah, it's gonna be on my brain for days. I'll send you a picture. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm like, no, thank you. And he's like, oh, come on. I was like, I've got dinner on. Like, I haven't got any food to put on it. He's like, oh, I've got chicken and stuff you can have. I'm like, that's so not. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm Turkish and food is part of the culture and all that. It's a lovely gesture, but it's a bit weird, isn't it? A bit weird. And the thing is, they made my little girl like she really enjoyed like laughing with them, and they've got a garden, we don't. So like she really enjoyed like going there and looking at their plants the one time that we did. And I'm a bit now like I've still got the other barbecue in the boot because I don't feel like I can do it without him being like, hello friend, be like, you weirdos. And I think they're Indian. They listen to really loud Indian music, which is fine, no problem. But it's from like the 60s, and there's no way 50s. Indian romance films from the 50s, and there's no way they were like that. At the very most, the guy could be 50, maybe. I'd say he's more in his 40s. Yeah, just like I guess that's your thing, but it's just weird. I know, because I think the missus like Shazammed it. No, I'm gonna need to neaten that up. No, I've almost gone over all the blue. Let's make this one smaller. Oh, I've been distracted. Just weird people. And they what can we talk about? Yeah, when we put the bins out every other week, we have the glass and cans, and they'll wait. Especially all their rubbish they'll wait until I go out and then do theirs, which I thought was just me. Oh, downstairs, upstairs has done his bins. Remember to do yours, but then they don't want to do it like in front of me. Like if you see your neighbour doing it, you don't run out there with the bin. You don't want the conversation, right? We're all awkward in our way. But then one day we caught their the glass and bottles hadn't been picked up, and I would say so. The bin that we put them in, you have two of them, one for glass, one for bottles, one for glass, one for cans. The bin is 3 foot by 1.5 foot, and like 1.5 foot, 1.25 foot deep. filled with drink bottles, and not like there's 1 or 2 beer bottles, but the rest is whiskey, brandy, vodka. And it's a 2-week thing, and it's filled to the brim. I got no judgment of what people do. I tend not to drink, but if you want to drink, you drink. But the amount of alcohol, and I can understand filling it with beers. That's like there's 2 people downstairs, 2 or 3 beers each a night, or it's locked down during a day. I get it, but this is drinking vodka at the amount that people would have. A heavy drinker would drink beer.
1 to 2 large bottles every day.
Yeah, 1 to 2 large bottles of whiskey, brandy or vodka every day. It's insane. Coming from a household where my parents would have like a drink of whiskey with a full glass of lemonade, not mixed, but on a Saturday with the roast dinner. That was what my family used to drink. Insane, absolutely insane. They're just weird people. Weird people. Sounds like a party, yeah. And then the music, you can tell when one of them comes home and the music goes up a little bit. Because it'll be like half an hour. So they've clearly had a couple of glasses and then they turn the music up. And I'll bang on the floor. But now Littlin is old enough that she jumps around a lot. So they're getting just as much banging from us. Don't clip that. Oh, I need some pure white now. Let's use some of this Arctic white. Trouble with this, and I think Chris kind of warned me about this before. 1 blob of their paint does not need 1 blob of their thinner Water Plus. I keep shaking this. I don't know if you need to. You definitely need to put it somewhere else, but I never know quite how much I'm going to need. Like, that's probably going to be far too thin now. Oh, I missed this on the middle one, didn't I? Keep the water plant. Yeah, separate. I'm thinking of putting it somewhere else. Something to dip in. I think actually, weirdly, I need that in a pot, more like a. Do you have the wavy thing? No, this is a. I know exactly what you mean. I have a little palette, but even that is probably too deep. I did use it once before, but it's just still a bit too deep. I need to come up with something. I could probably use like some of the little coin protectors, right? Something like that. Lid from a Coke bottle. Yeah, that would work, wouldn't it? Anything like that. Probably got Sprite. Would that work? I love Sprite. There's a little dot of that. Some death. Oh yeah, you don't want to spread too thin. That's a good point. Ideally, then you want like. Oh, hold on. I can do something with this. That's a really, really thin dropper bottle that I don't have the lid. Oh, I know what I can use. You know when you buy supermarket sushi and you get the little fish? I think in Lidl you now get a tiny little bottle. And my little girl's nicked it. She uses it as it looks exactly like a water bottle for a Barbie. I could probably and it's probably just thin enough to dip like this much of the brush in before you hit the bottom. That would work. But for now, we'll just mix up too much paint. Draw some out. I want to do like the anti-glaze thing. Like the reverse of a glaze where you take the moisture off on a tissue, don't you? But that's thickened it up now because that's gone like milk. That'd be perfect in an airbrush. Unfortunately, can't airbrush windows this small. Let's try this little front window first. Yep. A little bit bigger than I wanted, but I can go back in and repair it. Yep. Nope, that's actually too small. In the corner. There we go. Dip, 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 dip. How's that? That actually looks really cool. I need to. You need something to hold it so it doesn't tip over. Yeah, probably just blob a blue tack on the table or something. So I'm going to get I'm not going to try and take it out now, but the bracket that this camera's arm is in. I'm going to get another one for the light because it wobbles. But once I've got that, it's being held on by a little desk clamp, little Aldi £6 desk clamp. So I'll probably use that. Right, where's this? No, it's not grey. It is. Hold on, I need a little test patch of this stuff. That's airbrush painting. See how thin? You can't really see it because it's out of focus. You can see how thin that's gone. Let me just test. somewhere to put blob in the engines. Is that my highlight colour or is that my... It is, yeah, because I didn't go all the way to perfect white. All those little bits on the back of the engines. Lovely. All right, cheers, Chris. Thank you very much for tuning in, keeping me on track again. Always beautiful having you here. I will hopefully see you on the next one. The next one will probably be the scheduled Wednesday one. If not, I'll speak to you whenever. Always great to catch up. Love you lots, and I'll see you soon. Time are we anyway? Oh wow, it's like 10 to 11. Been on like an hour and 45. Always a pleasure. Now, genuinely is lovely catching up actually. And I will comment on each other's stuff here and there and stuff like that. But it's nice to just... I know it's me talking, you typing, but it's nice to actually have a little bit of a tete-a-tete, as it were. It's probably not the right word, is it? Now, even if I never hit that 50, if I'm just connecting with old friends, I'm winning. Oh, it's so small that if that dot doesn't look equal, it's not going to play. I wonder what I can check. You might get a notification or something come up about... I need this to dry. About a prize draw, right? There isn't one. I'm just seeing what that entails because I want to do one on Wednesday. I've downloaded the stuff to do it. Where is it? I had it. There you are. Giveaways. Are they not here? Oh, there's one. Okay. So you're going to see a giveaway come up for... If it comes up, you're going to see a giveaway come up for cards. Anything happened? See anything? Did you get your yellows looking so clean? I paint them on top of absolute pure white. That's the only advice I can give you. So they don't always come out clean. This was sprayed on top of white, and it still took like 3 layers. Nora is quite bright yellow, but let's peel back the curtain a bit. I don't know if it's in this X-Wing case. No, nothing's come up about the prize draw. I just activated a 30-minute prize draw. So I'm going to press some buttons in a minute. I haven't got it on me. No, I haven't got... to put it flatly, a lot of my yellows are rubbish. I've got... So you might... I don't think you've played my Wolf arc, which has got the double guns and stuff like that. It's all really heavily battle damaged and stuff like that. The reason it's like that is underneath is so bad that I just damaged it because the yellow is so crap. It's not easy. Yellow has the least pigment. So when you thin it and stuff, it just goes to crap. I will say thinner rather than water. Water Plus, I'm not looking at the screen in a minute, so I can't tell if that's clear. Is better. But no, it's a pig. It's always got to be your underneath colour as well. On this model, there were a couple of spots where the green had gone over the yellow, and I had to overcoat it. It was like 5 layers of very thin paint to do it, and I've just scratched that. Right, so I've got this. I can't pick winner. You must close the giveaway and wait for the countdown to end before picking the winner. So how do people enter? Charlotte, would you mind typing... Oh, I've said your name. Would you mind typing something? Just anything in the chat. Okay. So do people need to... Back. I'm going to start a new one. Because this one I can... says it's active. Let's close entries. Okay, so we're going to start a new giveaway. Giveaway. For custom stuff. And we're going to give away... poo. Poo. Enter the prize. Poo. Timer. Let's turn the timer off. Permission. Everyone, because I can have everyone subscribers and moderators. Okay, we have a poll going. Oh, we need to. Okay. Pick winner. You have no entries to pick from. Okay, well that makes sense. Where is my poo giveaway? Yep. Start the poo giveaway. So how do people enter? Can't pick winner because it's open. Would you mind typing again, please? Just so I can see how this goes. Very exciting for those of you who aren't doing anything. A giveaway, usually a command. Once was a young warthog. Okay, done some orcs for Age of Sigmar. Ugh. Oh, a lot of brush marks yet. Maybe try thinner. If you airbrush or can use a can to get the yellow down and then work from there, even if it's not the majority colour, that'd be how I would do it. No, I'll just come back to the chat and I can now see poop, usually a command, giveaway. No, nothing is coming up on the... I've got a little window that says chat, tickets, a poo, close entries, nothing, pick winner, you have no entries to pick from, resume entries? No. And I know the Streamlabs is running. It's just me using for giveaway. Streamlabs, the cloud bot. If you're going to get some thinner, I would recommend Water Plus from Instar. Great thinner. You don't need much of it. That's the one I'm currently championing. It's very good. I've never really used it. I've used airbrush thinner. Didn't really sell on it. I'm using the Streamlabs. So I'm in my Streamlabs dashboard, and there is a giveaway thing. Now that's active. Giveaway settings. Oh, okay. Apparently the command is !raffle. I'm going to change that. Could somebody type !raffle? I've got to go to bed. Wishing you luck on getting 50 this week. Thank you very much, Loz. Like I said, we'll be back Wednesday. Raffle. Brilliant. Let me go back. Cancel. Go to my giveaway. Open window. It's lagging, which I hope means something's going on. No, that's just pointless. Right, I'm going to cancel it. Yes. And then I'm going to go to giveaway settings. Enter giveaway. So the command will be ! Don't know. What's nice and thematic? Start one on my stream. Press start. Oh, okay. No, raffle. Let's go. Raffle. Who put the... I don't know what that next bit would be. ! Oh, it needs to be a short word, doesn't it? Prize. Let's just go prize. Let's not worry about the theme for now. I'll think up something. Response at... Username, yeah, that's fine. The phrase will appear after they do that. Start giveaway. A prize for raffle. Yeah. Winner. Okay. Click this link. Okay, we'll just... Winner has been removed due to inactivity. Right, we'll save all that. We're going to make a new one. There's the poo one again. Start giveaway. What do we got? Wrestling quiz Wednesday at 7 o'clock. Somebody type exclamation mark prize. Exclamation mark prize. There's no like on like there was before. We know that Streamlabs is on. Ah, no, nothing. I thought something came up. No, never mind. Streamlabs message. Just to say it here. Yeah, exactly. I turned it on. Close. Yes, I'd like to do it right. Go back to giveaway settings. Into giveaway. Exclamation mark prize. Yep. Start giveaway. A prize raffle has started for permission. Right, for everyone. 1 max. To enter the raffle, each ticket costs... I don't really want any of that. I don't really want to do it with tickets, do I? Tickets aren't... Edit. Advanced. Must be a follower to win. Is Streamlabs not in there again? But it... Oh, computer's on a bit of a lag. Mod Streamlabs, isn't it? No, it's mod forward slash, isn't it? Exclamation mark mod. Oh, I'm forgetting the command now. Forward slash Streamlabs. No, that's not it. Mod. I'm typing it all wrong. No, that's not right either. Hold on. It's not the moderation. It's not. Should we just check that it's on? Go there. Oh no, it's click the wrong thing. Cloudbot. Cloudbot's off. It's on now. That's it. Oh, it's not command, is it? I'm going to turn it off. I've clicked off and it's not doing anything. Time for some strip waffle. Well, I can't turn it off. Let me have a look at the chat. Yeah, right, it's not there at all. Streamlabs is already a moderator of the channel, but it's not there in the chat. So we're going to try turning it off and on, if it actually lets me turn it off and on. Turn, click. Let's just refresh the page. Cloudbot is off. Cloudbot is on. Okay, it's not letting me turn it off and on now. The button's laggy for off on. I've probably just given it 5 clicks, haven't I? But is there any of these working? No. So it's definitely off. Thrilling content. Thank you to all of my viewers. Do you want to look at Yoda again? Oh no! I've dropped it in the paint. That's alright, it was mostly dry down there. Copyright strike. That fade looks really cool on camera. Oh, my mouse has died. Oh no. Oh no. There's, I think Cheese Dog's gone. He normally loves it when stuff starts collapsing around me. I don't think... Does that exist yet? No, I don't think I've done a clever girl yet. That definitely needs to be one though, doesn't it? The mouse was broken down. Right, Cloudbot. On. Yeah, we're on. Giveaway. Custom. Start giveaway. A bow raffle has started for viewers. You're surprised to enter the raffle. A bow raffle. Right. Oh yeah. There we go. I've got the two of you as an entry. Okay. Does anybody else want a fake ticket to win a poo? I think you can only enter one. Let's set it as a limit of one. Okay. I'm gonna shut it in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. It hurts the A. Okay, yeah, I need to watch that. Follow the 3, 2, 1. And then, so I need to close entries. Pick the winner. There's 2 of you. Ba-bum. What did that put in the chat? Because it said that Bluebush has won a poo! And it'll be, I've got your address, so it'll be winging its way to you soon. Congratulations. Oh, that's far too funny. All my poo viewers. That is one big pile of shit. Right, R2's mostly there. I need to tart up those windows a little bit. Let's just clean them up. It's one a poo. Well, at least it's working. So I'm going to advertise quite heavily that there'll be a giveaway, an X-Wing card giveaway on Wednesday. Don't you dare mess up now. I'll be doing some Jurassic Ark cards. So the plan is, if I hit the 50, that's the thing. Plan is to give away a Rebel Nority Rexley Jurassic Ark card, a Republic one, and then I might do some other ones as well, and then a pack of cards. So I'll put like 4 or 5 cards in and post them out to the winner. But like I said, that's to try and pull those 50 followers in on Wednesday. Charlotte's just sent me a link as to what your prize should be, and I can't click it, but I can't get rid of it either. There we go. Poo raffle. Wonderful. A wonderful poo raffle. Well, we got 1 extra follower today. That's awesome. God, we're so close. So close. And then, like I said, once that's, like, annoyingly, so I've got that big commission out of the way, so I can start streaming in the day. But also, Little One's on, like, term holiday, so she's off for, oh, okay, yeah, there's that. She's off for 2 weeks, so it's a bit hard to stream during the day. I don't mind her being on stream if she wants, but she said she didn't really want to. But at the same time, I can't really just make her shut up and be to one side. But we'll see. Maybe a couple little gaming ones. Build, like nice casual hour or so of Jurassic World. Or we could finally do the Poop Deck Pirates together. What are they called? Sea of Thieves. Right, that's that done. What colour is it may well be pink. What colours are ETA's engines? I'm going to have to look that up. I'm going to look it up on my phone, it's faster. They might well be pink. X-Wing engines are pink. Are you watching the poo clip over there? Like, Mike's going to pick that up. Amateur hour. ETA 2 engines. I think they're blue. Oh, I've got all the books behind me, haven't I? Yeah, they look like they're a light blue. Cool. How do they... I can't... There's no shots of one, like, flying away. I don't want to sit and watch a video of it. Maybe I think they're blue. Let's do blue. And it's just those two there. Those dots can stay that colour. Ah, wonderful poo raffle. I've just sent the poo. If you look in your one of your cat's litter boxes, it'll be there. Fresh and waiting.
Yeah.
Do they have to have separate litter boxes? Do they not get on that much that they can't poo together? Are they communal poopers? I'm asking so many questions about your cat's poo habits. That's a bit weird. I'm a little bit obsessed with poo. Separate. They actually have separate litter trays. That's amazing.
Those cats do.
To be fair though, I wish I had my own. I'll send pics, thanks. I wish I had my own toilet. That'd be badass. Two houses I lived in with my parents had two separate toilets, and the first time I moved into a house with one toilet, it was a very rude awakening to like toilet etiquette. Oh, that's gone a little dry. The actual fact with the flat I lived in above my shop had only one toilet, obviously, but the shop had a little downstairs outdoor toilet. So, like in times of desperation, you could run out to that. It was also, you know, when you really need to go to the loo and you like on the way home, that toilet was always there to save you as well, because it was quicker to go to that toilet than run up the stairs. That's far too much paint on the brush. Post this to Instagram tomorrow. I can actually get a. I can just tell, like, from my followers that Instagram lately has been like, God, he's plugging that damn Twitch again. Because the main thing I haven't finished anything recently, and the main thing I have been painting I can't show off yet. Once the person gives the gift, I'll ask if it's okay for me to post it to Instagram. And I'll probably show some pictures on here as well. It's good. I've messed that up a little bit. Needs a repair. Are you still on, by the way, Bluebush? Are you painting to camera? I haven't. For once, I haven't got you sitting on my phone. I normally do. Hold on, let's have a look. Yes, you are, and it won't let me watch. Oh, are you painting Sabretooth? I saw that you had him. Oh, that means you've got that really cool Wolverine. I'm glaring at you and you're glaring at me. Oh, that's looking wicked. Well done. Oh, the little triangles. That's amazing. But, oh, it won't let me. Oh, because I'm on, it won't let me do it because I normally put you on before I'm on. Never mind. Yeah, no, I can. There we go. There we go. I can't hear you, I'm afraid. My little wireless earbuds are elsewhere. Let's get these little white dots. Don't know if this will do small enough. Let's see. It's going to be a little out of focus, I think, because I'm bringing it right up to my eyes, but that's not bad. Not bad at all. We have. The thing is, now I'm probably never going to fly this ship. Pick my poor attempt at yellow on your Discord. Oh, cool! I'm going to go have a look at that. I do like having my own Discord. I joined a bigger Discord the other day. Like I'm in like one for a couple of gamers that get together. I'm in my own. Oh, okay. Oh, that's really clever. So I've just gone back to the Streamlabs thing, and when you won, it then it gave me every message you sent. After that, I can see no, keep it, not like this, not like this. So I imagine that some places you have to do like exclamation mark win, or you have to type something once you've won to make sure you're still watching. So I could see that you claimed it. That's pretty cool. All right, off to Discord. My Discord, by the way, for anybody watching that's not in the Discord, go to the links below in my About section, and you should find my links. Join the Discord. The link now works. Painting chat. This is the offending yellow orc. That's not bad. The picture's a little like, flaky. Oh, but it's now got an open original button. I've never seen that before. Oh, that's much better. That's not bad. The hands, yeah, the yellow on the body is nice and solid. That's come out nice. The hands, I can see where you're having trouble, like getting it to stick would be the word I'd use, but that's not really what I mean. That's not bad cool though. I like the model. Your green's nice and solid. Green can be just as tough sometimes. That's cool. Well done, man. Yeah, the hands are. I can see where the hands are sticking. If that's, I don't know if they're a whip, then you still do. If they're a whip, if they're a work in progress, then you're still doing fine. No, that yellow looks solid. That's really good. And from that, is that like an Evelyn Sunset or something like that? Because from there you can go up to like Flash Gits, or there's Flash Gits. So Evelyn would be that. You go up to Flash Gits. I don't know what one that would be that you've used there. It looks like Evelyn. It's got like a tiny touch of orange to it. Or Uriel. Go up to from there. Looks cool though. It's cool having the Discord. This is why I need the second screen. Can you imagine having that up all the time? People sending me their pictures. And I'm like, yeah, look at that. How cool would that be? Right, I think Yoda. Oh, yeah, I was going to just touch up that blue a tiny bit on both windows. That's gone thick. Cheers, mate. And yeah, it is Evelyn Sunset. It's a lovely colour, Evelyn Sunset. Layer up Flash Gits and then highlight with Uriel. I would probably go the other way. I'm just going to layer up to Flash Gits. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. You're right. You're right. You're right. And I'm really thinking in that cartoon sense at the minute, where I just, I would go from like Evelyn Sunset. Oh, actually, I can show you. I mean, this is meant to be gold, but you can see what I mean. So it's gone. So the horns have gone from Evelyn, so like brown underneath. I think that's like scrag brown, and then there's a tiny touch of Evelyn, and then it's all the way up to. Actually, I think I mixed in a little bit of white. 10 of the buggers to do. Oh yeah. Not only have you got to do yellow, you've got yellow consistent yellow. Do not envy you there. Good luck. Let me know how far you get, obviously. This is what I wanted. This is what this should be about. My friend who tattooed me, right? He said that like tattooing me was one of the best experiences he ever had, because not only, did he enjoy the tattoo he was doing, it was a little bit different, but he gained a friend out of it, a lifelong friend, a really close friend, right? And that's what I'd like this to become as well. Like, I don't want to be like the superstar Twitch streamer or whatever. That's crap. Even if I ever could. Yellow's taking me the best part of the day. Oof! I feel that. Build up a little community about this. If I don't necessarily want 1,000 people in my chat that I've never met. Never met would be awesome, but that everybody's in the Discord and everybody knows who I am, and they get to the point where they tune in during the day and see my my little girl, and we'd all know each other's names, we all chat and stuff like that. That would be the dream for this. this Twitch, I think. Just tart up that grey a little bit. This palette is not staying wet tonight. It's not that warm in here. But that's But if you do want painting tips and things like that, and you're not watching this live, or you don't want to talk here, use the Discord. You can send me a message on there, and I'll get back to you. Because I'm actually rethinking. So the one-to-one painting tips and advice was going to be a Patreon only thing, and I think I might dial that back a little bit. Like, I think charging someone to talk to them, it's a bit weird. I'm not famous. Taking a break, stream son. Probably playing games later. Thank you very much, Stream Dad. Yarg Dad. I might. These normally knacker me out, so I tend to go to bed a little bit earlier than like 2 o'clock, like we normally end up. But I might still be around. I might be chilling out on the sofa. Actually, don't know. Now this model's done, I don't think I'm gonna start much of this tonight. So I might call it soon myself. I'm really. Oh, that. No, I'm not pleased with it. I need a bit more blue on R2. We haven't known each other a great length of time. So you mate, yeah, you're a friend of mine as well. I'm denied about joining the Star Wars group, so I'm quite shy. You mean like the X-Wing group? No, it's they're a good bunch, right? And it's the thing with joining a group like that or a group like this is, you know, the whole thing about like a first date where you never know what you're going to say and stuff like that. When you have a group like this, 28 years old and shy, mate, I'm here, right? I'm talking to however many people. There could be 1,000 people on this stream. I hate, like, my missus will tell you, like, I hate going into a shop and if something hasn't got a price, I ain't buying it. I'm not going to go and ask someone. I'm pretty shy in my own way. It's different, right? Sometimes I can, you know, be really ballsy and go and talk to people, but then in other ways, like, I'm quite shy myself. There's nothing. It's not daft. It's the way we're all built, right? But yeah, like with something like it's like I said, it's like dating within your like interests, right? There is, if you and I, like, yeah, if you and I, the first time we've met, your wife does most of the talking. Yeah, me and the missus will argue over who's going to make phone calls and things like that. My dad is this big, boisterous, unbelievably, like, self-confident man. Hates talking on the phone. Absolutely hates every phone call my mum does. Hates it. Yeah, everybody's got their things. I think I get that from him. But yeah, so, you know, having a friend group built around a common interest like X-Wing or Star Wars or something like that. Even if, like, say you and I met for the first time and we don't know what we're talking about, we're probably playing a game of X-Wing, right? Just talk about the game. There's no reason to be like, I was going to say there's no reason to be awkward, but you know what I mean? There's always that out. There's always that something to talk about. You know, like dating within a friend pool or dating somebody you met on an interest site rather than a dating site, which is cool. But, you know, works for some people too. I'm not against it. It's worked for me. Not currently, but I've dated on dating sites. And yeah, that instant link you have with someone. I guess that's why people date at work as well. That and you're just in each other's faces all day. No, I'm gonna. That's pretty cool. I quite like this. Let's see. What can we do with some focus controls? I don't want to bleach it out. So if I put it about here and zoom, a bit closer without the. That's as much as this can zoom. Is that really as much as it can zoom? It's not very impressive, is it? I think Jurassic was a big thing that got us talking. Absolutely, yeah. Jurassic Park is a great. I remember playing a guy once, and he was like, "I don't care for Spielberg movies. I've never seen Jurassic Park." And I was thinking, that's fine, but how did you avoid it? And I'm so overtly, like, everybody knows me as the Jurassic Park dude. There's, like, I get messages every other day. Somebody will send me a meme or a picture or something of like a Jurassic Park thing that they've seen and they've thought of me. How close can we get without the sun? Without the sun, without the light. A little bit back there. Let's get it in center on the screen. That'll make a nice thumbnail as well. Bit on the engines. Let's make the thumbnail for YouTube and that, shall we? So I think that looks pretty good like that. I'll let your message go out though. Inadvertently let a 4-year-old me watch it, and I never stopped watching all of them growing up. Wonderful. How old was I? It was 1993, right? So I was 6. Went to the cinema to see it when I was 6 with my nan and my mum. Oh, I've twitched that. Twitched it. Let's put that there and there. There's the thumbnail. Beautiful. What is the time? It's 11:30. I have been on 2.5 hours. I love how these impromptu streams were meant to be like pop on for half an hour. But they end up being events just like the other ones. Just the other ones I advertise with a few days ahead. Cool. Don't record it on VHS when it was BBC Once. Yeah, my first. So I saw it in the cinema. Let's do some camera jiggery so while we're having a little chat we can see him. Oh, let's turn the zoom down. Yeah, I saw it in the cinema with my nan and my mum. Might have been the first movie I saw in the cinema. Oh, wow, how close can we go and stay focused? Whoa! Okay. Okay. Oh no, that shows off the bad painting. We go about here. Bring this back a little. Yeah, saw it in the cinema with my mum and my nan on release. Yeah, that little fella. Oh, it doesn't. There we are. Back a bit. That blue's bled out a little bit. We'll deal with that later. A bit less. There we are. Let's tilt it the other way. We'll get rid of that blue bit. Yeah, so saw Jurassic Park in the cinema. And then I remember having a bootleg VHS. And then I got the real one a little while later. Because something happened to the real one. I think one of my friends stood on it by accident or something. The copy. And I ended up getting the real one a bit later on. I've always wanted the one that was in that grey case. That was also recording VHS on BBC. That's what I always think with Jurassic Park. How do you avoid it? Do you know what I mean? Okay. The first time I saw it was only one when it came out originally. Oh right. Oh, so you're 1992, babies. Godzilla 98 was my first cinema movie. Didn't see that in the cinema. And Phantom Menace. Yeah, I think Jurassic Park was the first one. What movie to start off? First movie my mum ever said I watched was Dumbo, which does explain my obsession with elephants as well. The light. Oh, that's dramatic. Right there. That's good. Well, then it's in my face now, isn't it? Because I've got the camera controls over here. Hello, this is my light. Ready? Blind. Yeah. What a start. Buzzing with Godzilla vs. Yeah, I've always enjoyed I never say I'm a Godzilla fan or anything like that, and then I watch them and I'm like, this is amazing. So yeah, no, same. I really enjoyed King of Monsters. I really enjoyed the Godzilla before that. Just good fun movies, really. Silly fun, And that I think is what we need with movies right now. Something a bit silly. Oh, have I still got? Oh, it's not editable. I was going to put the this one on because it's a bit better when I'm here, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, look at that. It's Mando. Oh, there's my green. That's this. I've got that here. Look. Oh, so we're not going to take it. Twisted Seventh Sister. Trademark Godzilla roar. Yeah, it's like Rexy's noise, isn't it? It's one of those noises. Rexy's honk. It's my evil falcon. Let's just go randomly. Because remember that one coming up before. Yeah, that Godzilla noise. Yeah. That's the Rey Mysterio falcon. This is meant to be random, but probably need to put some new pictures in it. I'll take some pictures of this one. That's Rex's thing. That says Rex. That's pretty good, I think. Oh, this is that last bit of the stream where I just kind of sit back for a bit. But let me have a little look up here. Let me have a little look in here. Oh. I realise I can put this camera up now. You see the camera? There it is. Look at that. It's looking at you. There's the Jurassic Arcs. I think that's a pretty good one to finish on, right? I can't pause it. But I think we're going to call it a night there. We have painted Yoda. Brushes down for a bit now too. You're going to be light on this yellow, I think. Yeah. Don't stress yourself out with yellow, man. It's crap. It's crap. Like I said, the only way I get it is I spray it first and I do. Even if there's just like a couple of yellow panels on like a red thing, you'll never get anything. You never get yellow to go over anything. So I always start with the yellow. Cool. Right. Yep. So we finished off Yoda. I would say I was going to do a bit of the turtle wagon tonight. Oh, that's one of my favourite pictures. That was done for me by a man, by Stuart Perrin. He took a picture of my arc and did that. I love that picture. I wish I had a slightly higher res bit version of it. Yep. So we did Yoda. Yoda's all finished up. I'll put some pictures of that on Instagram tomorrow. That's the Xbox turning off. So I'm going to go with it. Yeah, see you later. Thanks very much for tuning in. It's been a lovely one again. Nice and active in the chat. Tune in Wednesday, where I will be, hopefully, hitting the 50 followers mark and giving away some cards. For those of you that have already got some of my cards, you'll know that they're pretty funky. And I will, if you've already got the ones I'm giving away, I'll replace them, obviously. For those of you that don't play X-Wing, if you would like something else, I've got badges on the way, or I'll come up while I do some doodles or something like that. Nice one, mate. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Yeah, you too. Yeah, it's been really cool catching up, buddy. If you are watching this on Twitch live or even later, it will also be on YouTube probably tomorrow sometime. It takes ages to upload, so I tend to go to bed and just do it the next day. So if you are watching it on YouTube, you can find me on Twitch. If you find me anywhere, there's usually links to my... Basically, look up Can't Sleep Must Paint. You'll find me on Instagram, Facebook, here on Twitch, or here on YouTube, depending on where you are. You will find me on my Discord server. Obviously, it doesn't really work that way, so find me on something else and find my Discord server. If you find me on Instagram, that's the easiest way to see my whole link tree. If you find me on Twitch, where I'm currently Jurassic Ark, April 9th, this will become Can't Sleep Must Paint instead of Jurassic Ark. If you go into my About section on Twitch, everything's there as well. Patreon as well, my schedule, the Discord server. Come into the Discord server, share pictures, have fun, share some spicy memes, we'll have a laugh. It's good fun. Right, thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks to Blabush. I've got an outro this time. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Bye.